Heroes, you are our last hope, saviors of this world. I know you can do it, as long as you stay... Oh. They're already f***ing gone! SideQuest!
Hello, and we are back with today's side quest. Today's side quest is that of seduction, that of allure. We are reaching the end of the month of love of February, so we have decided to bring up today's topics of romance. We are a bunch of fucking sweaty dudes, so we have decided to bring in somebody fucking else. We brought in an expert. We brought in the self-declared savant, guru, if you will, the love guru. We have brought in NightTheToaster, who voluntarily decided to come and give us all a 1-hour coaching session about how to be a nerd and be successful in dating and love. So, any strategy you had for dating after this video, throw it out. Only listen to Night. Night is your only... they'll tell you all the answers. Those fucking stupid videos of like, pay $15 to take my course and you'll have women fucking flocking at your heels or something. No, fuck all of that. Just listen to NightTheToaster. Obviously a reputable source. Do you feel adequately hyped up now, Night?
I have no idea how to fill these shoes, but I will try my best.
Hey, Knight, how does it feel to, like, completely overshine Andrew Tate?
Yes, you will
honestly,
be the next Andrew Tate by the time we're done.
You're going to ball it too.
I don't want to sex traffic women, but there is a lot better ways to get a date than paying $50 for an alpha male course. That's for sure.
Yep. Well, so that is why
especially by a nigga that looks like Mr. Clean on steroids.
So
like, come on now.
We don't have steroids, Mr. Clean. We have the depressed potato. So, obviously, this is the correct answer. And we're going to put this out for free, except for the uncensored version, which will be out on our Patreon, which is located over at on patreon.com. We don't actually have a Patreon yet. I'm still working on that.
For a second there, I thought you were being serious. I'm like, there's going to be a censored version, so I don't have to hold back.
No, hold back a little bit. I haven't made the Patreon. We can't censor anything yet.
So on that note, who here has ever heard of a Portuguese breakfast?
Nope. Hey, no, we're not gonna talk about we're not talking about that. What I'd rather discuss is the grapefruit technique.
Oh, I mean that one's a lot more wholesome than what I just said.
Anyway,
so much more wholesome.
I want to Google that.
No! Don't Google that. Trust me, you don't want the FBI at your door.
Okay, hold on. Before we get arrested, we have brought on a guest today, and we are now going to give the floor over to NightTheToaster, who will give us the 1-hour completely correct and accurate guide to love in the 2025. Take it away, Night. How do you meet your soulmate?
Oh, God. Well, soulmate's a bit strong, but there's definitely better ways to meet and connect better with people. Yeah, just the way that people are putting it out online, like Andrew Tate, for example, are not good. Like, if you watch any of those, like, alpha male podcasts, like Fresh and Fit or...
Damn, you know more about alpha male podcasts than I do. I have no idea what the fuck any of them are called.
I like to watch people roasting them. Oh, and Pearl.
Who's
I hate
Pearl?
that bitch. Oh, God. She...
I think I know who you're talking about, and yeah, no, very annoying.
like the tall ginger woman who's never been in a long-term relationship and says women are at their prime at like 25, and if you're not married by the 25 you're a shriveled old bag, which is insane. But like I feel like a lot of these guys will have these women on their podcast and they look for a specific type of woman to interview. They're all in OnlyFans, that's their main source of income is OnlyFans, and they have specific views.
I was about to
And
say, yeah, you never see like someone that's just off the streets. It's always like model grade
yeah,
or OnlyFans.
Hey, okay, so
e-
I don't think
exactly.
I don't. Okay, so just based on, I will defend modeling and OnlyFans. Like, it's not that bad, but just specifically targeting like
Shit,
the
money
top.
talk, bullshit walk.
What? I haven't. What?
That's-
Hold on.
That's the shit. I don't blame them because money talk, bullshit walk.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You gotta do what you
But,
gotta do.
like,
Shit.
Picking the top 1% of OnlyFans and like runway models. Yeah, that's a bit. They have a profile of who they like to interview. Because like
Speaking of SideQuest After Dark on our Patreon, we will be selling feet pics. Everyone, get your
Nobody-
tootsies now.
nobody
Yay!
wants to
Trust
buy
me,
our
nobody
fucking-
wants to buy
Nobody
that.
wants to buy our feet pics, dude.
My feet are fucked up.
Aw.
Dude,
That would be the only way I would stoop low enough to make money like that. Though.
hey, you know what?
Personal values, I
Hey,
will only sell
actually,
feet pics.
I'll do you one better. You pay me money and I don't show you my feet pics.
If you show me your feet pics, I know where you live and I still have the key.
Hey,
You will be missing those feet, Mr. King Julian.
okay, that is fair. But also, I'm still gonna defend OnlyFans and like modeling because like I mentioned in, I don't know if it was last video or video before that, I do a bit of modeling here and there. I've done parts modeling and I've done boudoir, but it's not as fucking hoity-toity as a lot of like media makes it out to be. This is not what we're fucking talking about. Jill, how do you find a
No.
girlfriend?
Going into
Listen, let me tell you, I shout out to the OnlyFans girls. Love. If I had a body like that, I would do it. But, I'm not making money. What
you
I feel
think
like
that
the
people of
first-
all types make money on that?
Hey, even
No, I
before
probably
I
could.
did modeling, I was technically a porn star. And you motherfuckers, if you do some deep cut research, you can find some of my earliest voice acting credits, which are credited under a fake name, so you'll never be able to trace this back to me, are fucking hentai. My first 4 voice acting credits were hentai.
I don't think
I
I
could
want to
see that.
see.
I'm not
I-
surprised.
Dude,
I'm not
I got
surprised.
paid $300 per video.
I've
That's bad.
known you too long. I don't need to go searching for those.
I wasn't suggesting you search for them. I was saying that the internet could search for them. You bitches aren't gonna ever see those videos.
That's what you say now.
Is that a challenge? No, I'm gonna go
You know what? Fucking go for it, see? Why?
Anyways, Knight.
God.
Knight, you were saying about like these groups that talk about dating.
Yeah. Don't listen to Andrew Tate was the advice, I think.
Well, a lot of going out there and meeting people is being in the right mindset. If you're looking for, figure out what you want. If you want casual hookups, like, do you want a long-time girlfriend? Do you want something casual? Figure out yourself first. I went into my current relationship with my fiance and I was like, look, I'm ready to settle down. I've been around the playground. Like,
Been
know-
around the
Been
playground.
around the playground.
Okay.
I've done a few laps
That's
around the
one.
swing set, if you know what I mean.
bro, I've
I've
been around
definitely
these
used
parts.
that teeter totter a little bit
Dude,
too.
I played around on the balance beam.
You should have seen me on that slide. That thing had some impact.
Brother, I fucked that jungle gym up in a sense.
I was just
Like,
about to say
You
that.
should have seen what I did on them monkey bars.
I've been jiggle
And this is why
swinging
I'm
on
not
them
allowed
monkey bars
around
for
playgrounds
ages.
anymore.
Hey, and don't even get me started on the ball pit.
Oh god.
Oh, that thing. Been
damn,
seeing some
not the
shit.
ball pit.
If the
You get
ball
the
pit
wrong
can
pair of
talk.
balls in your mouth, you know.
Oh shit.
Been there too.
Yeah,
So,
Oh
but
god.
hey, but yeah, I do
Hey.
think
Young
mindset
times was a wild times.
is important, but I will have to disagree with you.
I was
Night.
also going to disagree, but you go first, Noel.
Yeah. Night, like you can't I understand like the idea of you have to have the right mindset going into a relationship. But I will admit I am in relationships. I have 2 girlfriends. I've talked about them before, Tomb and Swan. I love both of them to bits. But I met Tomb through a fetish dating site, a kink
I
dating
thought you
site.
was I thought you was getting scot free from that since the first recording.
Nope, I just fucking threw it straight out there this time.
Wow, you use a fetish dating app? I've never heard.
No, of course not. Anyway.
Yeah, like your ass did introduce me.
Shut up!
Yeah,
Shut the fuck
anyway,
up!
moving on from that. You can imagine that my relationship with Tomb did not start off the purest. And the love story between me and Swan, which happened after I had already started dating Tomb, maybe a month into my relationship with Tomb and I started dating Swan. And all that also didn't necessarily start the purest. The 3 of us had gone out for some drinks, come back home, and we were sitting around fucking drinking a bit, playing, I think, Uno or some shit. And the joke was made that Swan would fuck me at some point. And both me and Tomb just kind of shrugged and said, all right. And the rest is history. So I think mindset going in isn't nearly as important as effort once you are in. Like, if you put in the effort, even a bad start can become something amazing. Cause, come on.
Sometimes shit happens.
Yeah, like you just gotta be able to like adapt to a situation, especially if you go in someone thinking, oh, I'll just be friends with benefits with this person, and then that person is genuinely an amazing person, and you decide that you want a more real relationship. You just have to put in the effort to make it a real relationship. Like it obviously might not work out, but
in a way,
Like
though,
for a
you kind
little
of
example,
proved her right, though. She
You did.
said, "Put yourself out there and say what you want up front." And if someone relates to you and has the same feeling, and then it blossoms into something more, that
Then
is
shout
2
out.
people with that mindset growing into a couple. So you kind of proved her right, but I
Yes.
still disagree with you.
but I do kind of agree with. I understand where both of y'all are coming from. I kind of have an example with where Noah is coming from. Like with my ex, literally the first thing I said to her was, "Your name is cool." I'm not gonna say what exactly her name was, but it's a Greek mythology name. You could probably guess it.
dude, there are so
But she
many
was.
Greek mythology names.
Persephone.
It's one of the Olympians.
Okay,
But
I don't know. My brain immediately said either Artemis or Helen.
that's not an Olympian. But
You said
Why'd
Greek
you
at the
get
mythology
time,
Medusa?
first. You didn't say Olympian
yeah,
the
I
first
did.
time.
I did. Yeah. But like she was dating somebody at the time. Like we started off completely as friends
Mm-hmm.
who flirted occasionally,
Yeah.
but we spent more time together than her and her actual boyfriend. He kind of fucked up by telling her whenever she would talk to him and he would ask her about her day, she would mention me. So he got mad and shit, like, oh, go and tell him about your day then. So she did.
Oh boy.
I mean, she
Maybe
just
I
doubled
will.
down.
Well, that sounds
But
like a relationship that was developing already, not like going out and intentionally like meeting with somebody
Okay, yeah,
or
but
trying to
oh,
meet someone.
so I actually,
We
so
met
here's
through
where I
theater.
disagree. You did say mindset always is like a good thing, and like I completely agree to a point, but I have never really went seeking to end up in a relationship. It's usually when I'm not seeking, and Noel, you can attest to this. I have a bad habit that my friends say I accidentally my way into relationships where I don't know what I'm doing. I honestly don't even think I'm trying to flirt or be charming, but that's when the relationship happens.
okay, that
Um,
is not the bad habit I thought you were going to talk about.
we're not going to talk about the other bad habit.
I thought you were going to bring up your bad habit of short crazy girls.
Well, yeah, that's
Oh,
true. But like,
yeah. The
look, I like
crazies
tall
are
women. I just can't
interesting.
find them. Um.
They're
Anyway,
all over the place. Swan is 6 feet tall.
Oh,
Swan's already taken.
I'm aware, but the women exist. They are out there.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
sure,
not me.
but here's the thing. The girl I'm currently talking to, we're not completely dating yet, but once again was a complete happenstance. I was in an app using a bunch of different like chat rooms and just I was trying to find new hobbies, I was trying to find new friends, people to play games with. I was really trying to just find new people. It was not anything like I'm trying to find a partner, I'm not trying to find this because at the time, like sure I could date, but it wasn't what I was searching for. And lo and behold, this girl, I had made a joke in a Pokemon group chat saying, "Hey, honestly, so sick and tired of Ohio right now." And I think I was complaining about the weather, and someone else goes like, "Oh yeah, we have another person who's from like Ohio in here," and she popped up and then immediately went over into my messages and hit me up first going like, I'm absolutely here for the Ohio hate, what's up? And like from there we just bonded and it was just so accidental. She wasn't expecting it, I wasn't expecting it, and we're both still weirded out by like how well we click. But
Dox yourself,
sometimes
dipshit.
yeah, exactly. But sometimes being brainless kind of helps it better.
Well, I will just. All right, so yes, you doxed yourself in a chat room, and that got you
A
the
state
person.
is fine. The state
You
is fine. If
just
you
did
get
it
into like
again on
towns,
a podcast.
I
I
dox
do not
myself for
care
being
if
from
people know I'm
Ohio
from
all the time.
Ohio.
Yeah, I
Do you
know.
know how many YouTubers are from Ohio? Dave Chappelle is from Ohio.
Plus, I'm not worried about a motherfucker. I wish
I can
somebody
think
would.
of. I can
Oh,
think
I'm
of.
from Ohio. That should have been the warning enough.
Hey, I
You
can
want to come
think.
find me?
There's too many pig farms out in this
Dude,
motherfucker.
I
You ass
can
would
think.
Amen.
disappear.
I can think of exactly 3 YouTubers that are from Ohio.
I know. Oh,
Mark, Bob,
Matt Pat.
Wade,
Yep.
Matt Pat's
I
from
um,
guess.
Ohio.
I
The
He's from
guess.
Logan Paul.
Athens.
Matt Pat's from Ohio.
We
There's
don't talk
the
about the
Paul
Pauls.
brothers.
Fuck
Yeah,
them.
Don't
there's
mention
Get
them. We
rid
don't
of
talk
them.
about
We
them.
don't claim them.
They're
There's
not. We
no
don't claim those
cow.
motherfuckers.
No, they don't. Fuck them. Anyway,
All right, I
they're
guess they're from not Ohio.
yeah, you gotta talk more. You're being too quiet.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well,
You gotta yell
accidental,
over
like,
us. Be loud.
Tell us to shut the
Stand.
fuck
ah!
up like you do in D&D.
Yeah, be
Oh, all
loud.
right, all right. I'll just tell
Channel
y'all,
your
shut the
inner
fuck up.
goop.
Wild.
no,
Um,
no.
so
Shut up so we can actually hear it.
accidental relationships like that comes naturally. That's sort of not what I'm referring to, but that also, shout out if that happens, it happens. But those lonely nerds who are like, oh, I cannot find like a date or whatever. That's more of like what I'm saying. Like if they are actively going, "Oh, why can't I find a relationship? Why can't I find a date? Why can't I, X, Y, and Z?" I think one of the most important things is kind of figuring yourself out.
Okay, hold
If
on.
you know
Just
you
quick,
have
quick
oh,
interjection. The I know you're just saying these things as an example, but the
mhm,
the people who say that, like the people who go online and just sit there and say, "Oh, why can't I find a date? Oh, why can't I find somebody?" Fuck them people.
Those were fucking people. Damn.
I mean, like
well,
the part of the problem with you not being able to find a date is sitting around moping that you can't find a date.
I feel like we both had experience with a person who definitely did that way too much.
Yep.
It got so unhealthy. Like that's all they would talk about, and then it got bad because one person gave him just like barely any attention,
Mm-hmm.
and this person latched onto them, even though they were told multiple times, "I'm not interested." Completely became obsessive.
Yeah.
Like
Oof.
it was.
We'll call this guy. This guy we know. Let's call him
Hydra.
Hippogriff. Hippogriff.
I was gonna come up with a different different
yeah.
animal. Something around the same thing.
Yeah, we'll just call him
Definitely not the thing
Horse.
that we won't call him what he definitely was in Harry Potter.
No. He was definitely a Hippogriff. But so Hippogriff was
Peter.
a
We'll
bit.
call him Peter.
Yeah, Peter. That's right. So yeah, Peter ended up being a bit of a stalker, and then as soon as he would kick the stalking habit, he would launch into the self-depreciating, suspicious, yelling at me and Jekyll about how we
Would
were.
randomly drink like excessively.
Yeah, dude dark spiraled and would get angry at me and Jekyll about how we were ruining his chances with this fucking underage girl.
Mind you, she reached out to me on Instagram, like trying to ask for some help. And within seconds of her adding me, the son of a bitch already knew and called up my phone screaming at me as if I
I'm
was doing
sorry,
something.
homie or not, he would have had to catch the hands. All I had
Oh,
to
dude.
be fast real quick to put it into
He
place.
almost did, but Noah was like, "How about we do the more peaceful option?"
We
Because
called the police.
I was going to kick the door. I was about to kick the door in. I was like, I've had it.
Hey, I
we,
beat up some of my best friends.
yeah,
That's
you
just
know.
how you do
Hey, no,
resolve shit
the thing
sometimes.
about it, I would have fought the guy if I cared. Instead, I called the cops.
See, I don't fuck with police. They might
there you
have
go.
missed me.
I called a wellness check on this
Well,
asshole. But anyway,
They
Jill, continue.
they
Night,
Sorry.
recognize my
night,
voice. Like
night.
they still gonna show up and shoot
I'm
my
gonna
ass
bleep
instead.
myself. I'm aware. I'm gonna have to fix that.
Night.
Night.
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So how would you say about if you are a nerd and you're trying to do the dating scene, but you're kind of nervous about like what another person might think of your hobbies? Like, how would you say for nerds dating that you would ease into the subject of the stuff you're into? Because as a guy, I know that when I talk to girls about anything that I like if I start going like, yeah, Renaissance Fair is like the coolest thing because like Vikings and stuff. But have to slowly move into it. Luckily,
Mhm.
I got to pass that with this person because they were already a nerd with Pokemon. Honestly, my heart melted when she panicked over like the first pack she opened of the day. She pulled out like a $300 worth card, and she was going hysterical over it. So I didn't have to worry about like, okay, I don't have to worry about being a nerd. I'm fine because
Nice. Good.
she's
Glad
just
to
as
hear.
bad.
All right. They aren't in the
But
Mhm.
group.
like, how would you do it as a girl? how do you recommend guys doing that to tell girls?
Yes. How do you break the news that you are a nerd?
How do you come out of the nerd closet?
Yeah, how do
Okay,
you come
that's
out
what
of
I'm
the nerd
asking.
closet? How do you
Oh
come out as
God,
a
that's
nerd?
wild.
So, so first of all, um, for meeting people and like going out and seeing that. So let's say you're not meeting anybody. You have somebody you're interested in and you don't know what they like. That is very hard to do. Honestly, if you don't know what this person is kind of into, I wouldn't even kind of go for it. Really. I
Wrong.
mean, unless they're like
Wrong.
super hot. I don't know. I
Fucking
like if I
I
don't
was like,
incorrect.
unless they're super
okay,
hot.
I'll be wrong, but this is just my opinions. If you don't have anything in common with this person and you just thought they were hot or whatever, that's fine.
No,
But
no,
you
no.
gotta you
That's
They
gotta
not.
might
start
they
out
might just
slow.
be a quick
No,
fuck
that's
and
what I'm
move
disagreeing
on.
with. No,
I'm sorry. I'm
What?
not staying with someone who's going to judge me for watching anime. My last
No, no, no,
ex
no, 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 no,
did that.
That's why
no.
you fuck and move
Hey,
on those
no,
type of
man.
people. They're
I
just the
I
booty
want to
calls.
disagree with the going slow part. Fucking wear that shit on your sleeve. Have that shit with some pride. Be a goddamn nerd. Own
I
that
literally
Um,
have a
shit.
hoodie.
as
I
someone
literally
who was
wear a
raised as
hoodie
a
with
sheltered
every
country
animated
boy,
character in existence on it.
Dude,
Like this shit has
That
Dragon
hoodie
Ball
has
Z
Harry
to
Potter on it.
Pokemon
hey,
to Harry Potter to
yeah,
Superman, Power
dude,
Rangers,
I wasn't
hey,
allowed watching
SpongeBob.
Harry Potter till I was at least 16.
hey, I wear my nerddom on my fucking sleeve. It's on my goddamn skin. I
Yeah, I
All my nerd stuff's in my car. I
my
have
nerd
I
stuff,
pins and
would
I have
not.
Pokemon in the back.
dude, it is etched into my skin on my goddamn hands. I can't hide it, and I won't. I
Yeah,
refuse.
I mean, I wouldn't. Me personally, when a female nerd, was looking for another nerd to have a lifelong partner with, I was like, I need to find somebody who I don't need to drag into like the anime world or like the Ren Fair. Like I need somebody who's going to be like, "Oh, this sounds sick. Let's go." Like I that is like the one thing I looked for. And me and my fiance bonded over D&D when we first started dating and we first started talking. So finding somebody with those qualities of like just you're already in agreement makes your life so much easier. If you have to be worried about showing somebody, like, your cringe, air quotes, then, maybe I don't know, I don't wanna say rethink it, but, like, yeesh, that's really hard.
I mean, that's fair. You want to feel like it's a safe place with your favorite person, but like at the same time, don't
Yeah.
make it everything. There should be a nice sweet spot in there.
I mean, like, yeah, I get that. Like, yes, it's not required that everybody has similar interests, and it's not even required in a relationship.
Mhm,
You can have completely opposing interests with your partner and
mhm.
still have a healthy relationship. Like me and Swan. Swan doesn't play D&D. Swan doesn't watch anime. Swan doesn't watch YouTube except for um like fucking what's his nuts and Cody. Uh
Zach and Cody?
no, not Zach and Cody, the ghost
Zach and
fuckers.
Cody?
The ghost motherfuckers.
This is the sweet life.
I
Do,
don't know.
do, do,
Um
do.
but just the fact is, the reason I am so gung ho about not hiding your interests is having like pushing and being passionate about your interests. In my experience and my life, I've never seen something more attractive. Like if I couldn't give less of a fuck about Twilight.
Ugh, I hate that shit.
I hate Twilight. But
Next
seeing
video, we sit down and watch Twilight as a group.
no, I
I
am already
I'm
being
refuse.
so in. I love Twilight.
I am
That
already
shit is
being
garbage. I've
forced to
seen all of
watch.
them.
Why?
I will
But
psychoanalyze
My
it.
mom loves them.
all right, I am being forced to watch Twilight right now because Swan fucking loves Twilight. I hate this movie. This movie
Those
sucks
aren't
They're good.
werewolves.
The movies suck. They aren't vampires. They aren't werewolves. They're
Fucking
fucking
sparkling and
They're
shit.
gargoyles.
fuck?
They're made of stone for some reason. Anyway, I hate these movies passionately. Fuck these movies.
There's parts of me
But-
that think
Great
that
cast,
if
shitty
Twilight
movie.
didn't exist, we would have had a lot more healthy relationships.
But
Because without Twilight, we wouldn't have 50 Shades of Grey.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't mind a little bit of BDSM, but
No,
50 Shades of Grey goes too far.
Whoa.
That movie had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, what the fuck, buddy? No,
It
50
was the most vanilla movie for being
You are
so
speaking the devil's
A little
language
bit of
right
Road
now.
Bunny.
Hold on.
is-
No, dude, hold up. See, I just want you to know. 50 Shades of Grey is the most fucking vanilla basic bitch BDSM in existence. That shit sucks and it's low level.
I had an
He
issue with the
only
whole
spanks her.
tampon thing, though. That was
What?
no,
What?
no for me.
What did you
What?
just say?
No, what did you say?
The
As
whole
somebody who
tampon
just
thing.
recently watched those
We
movies,
will wait.
I can
We
promise
will wait
you.
for you to repeat yourself.
The
Repeat.
whole tampon thing.
What tampon thing?
Excuse me.
I can't remember if it was the movie or the book, but one of them pulled out her tampon and did something. I don't remember all of the details, but it disgusted me.
Okay, moving on quickly.
Well, speaking about Twilight and tampons, do you know what? Do you know what vampires call tampons? Teabags.
Gushers?
Hey,
Tea
you know
bags.
what?
Close enough.
Hey, I would like to just question vampires for a moment, guys.
I don't like this already.
So vampires, right? They
So-
drink blood to get the life essence out of people. They suck blood to get life force out of people.
Hmm.
Because their own
I-
blood doesn't pump right.
Yep, that's right. They drink blood to steal people's life force. I would propose that there is a different bodily fluid that has far more life force in it.
Semen.
If you say
Yes.
cum,
You
That's-
you are
that's for the
completely
incu-
quoting
That's for the
a
incubuses
hentai.
and the succubi.
You are quoting a hentai, and I know which one you're quoting, and I really
Of course
hate you
you do.
for it.
Of course you do.
You're doing that stupid Batgirl thing, and I remember exactly which one it was.
What?
No,
Dude,
no, we're not going down
hey,
this path.
hold on.
Hey, no!
hold
If
on.
they start drinking that, then they're gonna have competition with the
yo.
silver
Nah,
and
the kid
incubi
full out
and
tells
all of the
Jackal,
whores.
Jackal,
what?
you've exposed yourself there, man. I was quoting a copy pasta.
Okay,
Ooh.
fine. I was talking
Damn.
about the succubus that was also half vampire, stupid hentai. Okay, I got forced to watch that one,
What?
Sure you
what
did.
is your life, buddy? Anyway.
dude. I was
Man, I
telling
must
this
be
girl that I'm
behind.
talking to. The whole lore thing behind me is just a weird lore.
Okay, we'll explore Jekyll lore one day. We still need to put him on trial for being
I thought you was
furry.
about to say. I thought you was about to say we'll explore Jekyll. It's
Nope,
like whoa.
not doing
Whoa.
that.
What the hell?
Nope.
you gotta save that for the Patreon.
We gotta save that for the
Insert
Patreon.
plug.
Yeah, we're gonna
The side quest by night.
put that up on the official SideQuest OnlyFans.
You motherfuckers! I was outside letting a car, and I was on mute. I was trying to scream the whole entire time.
It's too late. It's too late.
It's too late.
No,
too late.
no,
The
no.
contract has been signed, sealed
If we
in
want
blood.
to do, if we want random lore, we can do it progressively. But there will be no strip search. There's no lube. Nice
Go
try,
ahead.
Diddy.
Okay,
No.
okay. So no Vaseline. All right, bend over and cough.
Alright, we're doing this shit raw. We're doing it
No,
raw and
no.
Anyway,
I'll take you all with me.
God damn it, we were trying to have a wholesome episode about romance. Anyway,
Bullshit.
Knight, continue your lecture.
God. I don't even know where I was.
All
We
right,
were
then I'll
talking
just keep
about-
fucking talking.
Okay.
I don't know what to say. Oh, did you?
Essentially,
Okay,
you guys were saying that you weren't going to you weren't going to let. Noel was on the whole
Got it.
point of like wearing your nerd on your sleeve.
Yes.
Yes. Wear your nerd. That
Be-
topic.
Be
Going off of
proudly
that.
a nerd.
Be proudly fucking nerd. Where to meet bitches. Here, I will place it right here. Bitches. Where to meet bitches. Cons.
Hot bitches
Cons.
in your area.
Go to conventions. Big nerd gatherings. You're gonna shower day of. You're gonna wear deodorant. You're gonna get a haircut the week before. You're gonna look nice. If you're in cosplay, you're gonna look nice.
I genuinely believe you could probably get a date if you went to a con with a shirt that just said single. Prove me wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I
Right.
will agree
Yes.
with you, but also I feel like it'd be the weirdest and most uncomfortable thing to flirt with somebody at a convention.
No. Why?
I don't
I got
know.
flashed at a
all-
convention.
That
Go to
is
a rave.
so different.
You're all high or drunk.
Okay, hold on.
Just get in
Con
there.
raves suck.
Not with some ecstasy. I mean, I'm not
That's
allowed
just
to
I
call
a
it
just
that.
think
rave,
I
dude.
just think we have bad raves for our cons
Yeah,
here.
our con raves suck.
At
Are you
least
sure
here.
about the ones here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
those
because
fucking
they just
suck.
seem
I
like
went
a high
to,
school dance.
dude, I went to Anime Midwest. That shit was fucking insane.
Okay.
I
Okay.
still have
It was
never been
great.
to a real con yet.
Hey, motherfucker, we're gonna be on stage
See?
at a con.
Yeah,
Do
but
what?
not
What?
one not
Keep-
run by
keep-
the college we go to.
Hey,
Hey,
we are gonna be our first live show, Cougar Con 2025, as soon as we get approved.
Unfortunately, there
I
won't be a whole bunch of
got
cougar milfs there for you all.
Hey,
It's a different kind of
no,
cougar.
come on,
yeah,
don't,
sorry, my mom won't be coming to this
hey,
one, so.
don't dash their hopes. There will be cougars. There will be milfs. Just wink, 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 wonk.
Hey, Noel.
Yeah.
Since we're
They may
going,
just be the teachers.
I'm wearing my mask.
Okay, wear
I
your
will
mask.
not expose my face.
Your fucking mask is part of your brand, asshole.
Your mask is your
That's
face.
your
You're like Rorschach. Or Rorschach. How do you pronounce
Rorschach.
that motherfucker's name? Yeah.
Rorschach.
Con.
I thought you were about to say
Convention.
dream, and I was about to beat your ass.
Yeah,
Conventions.
conventions.
Good place. Renaissance Festival. Amazing place.
Yes.
I would love to
Where-
meet someone at a Renaissance festival. That shit would be romantic.
Dude, you
I
just
just
gotta
want to go
get
to one of those to
in
get
there.
drunk.
I know somebody who's going to be having.
Yeah, my gynecologist said the same thing.
Well, okay.
Silence
Now,
after that.
I don't know. I lost my train of thought, but I do have another question for you, Knight. This is
I was
a
drinking, Dave.
big problem in nerd dating.
Okay.
How do you maintain your attention on your nerd or your fandom or whatever it is that makes you a nerd? How do you split your attention between your love of that and a partner? Because I have seen so
Cosplay
many.
sex. Cosplay sex. Leave it at that.
Okay, shut up for a second. I have seen so.
Been there, done that. It's fine.
I have seen
Next question.
so many nerdy relationships fail because like somebody like per se say somebody is really into D&D, so they have D&D 3-4 nights a week, and then their partner gets upset because they aren't spending enough time together. How do you
I see.
balance that?
I think it's very important going into the relationship, establishing, hey, I actually had to have this conversation with my fiance. Like, hey, what is your limit for this? So in the beginning, he had D&D Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays. Okay, that's fine. For him, we had to set up a limit of 3 sessions a week, no more. At that point, it just felt like, that's 3 nights out of 7 a week. It felt, a little too much. So just going into the relationship, if you don't want to give up any of your time that you're spending on these things, like let's say you want to play Marvel Rivals Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night. Okay. Hey babe, I'm doing this thing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night, or I'm running with League, or I'm doing something. and I need these specified days for this. Your partner's like, okay, then when can we see each other? Okay, I'm free Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Let's say she comes over, spends the weekend with you, and you're not on the game during those times, or you're not running D&D during those times. But making sure to put in an effort forward to your partner that I have this special time for those things, and then I have my special time dedicated to you. So I'm giving both equal times, but also communicating with your partner that yes, I still need my time, my space, but you're able to have that
Yeah, because
while
I did have,
keeping your nerd stuff.
I did have a, situation kind of like that happen a couple months ago. There was a bit of a situation. This is entirely my fault, and I will admit that this was entirely my fault, and me mismanaging my ADHD. So, around Christmas time, this story takes place, and me wanting to spend lots of time around Christmas with Tomb and Swan. So, I think, oh, I got to do some videos ahead. So, I got myself a leather bound calendar. And so I was recording videos ahead and I was scheduling them to be posted and writing them down in the calendar. You'd think, oh, this is all good habits. This is all time management, right? This is communicating because everyone can look at the calendar. Everyone can see when I'm recording, what I have scheduled, what days I'm going to be recording, and what gets posted when. This all sounds good in theory. Until you remember that my brain is fucking stupid and do you know what the problem with writing things down in a calendar is?
You don't actually remember them.
Nope. I remembered them.
You forget to update it.
Nope, not that either. I updated it every fucking day, and I would remember the dates because I wrote them down, and they would weigh heavily on my mind. And you know what weighed even more heavily on my fucking mind in that stupid calendar? The blank spaces. I could visually see what days I didn't have things ready for. So that stressed me out to record more, actually. And it got to the point where for almost an entire week, I did nothing but work and record and then go to sleep. I almost got dumped over that. But yeah, you gotta manage your time, and you gotta make time, or you gotta involve your partners in the things you enjoy.
I absolutely need to find a balance where, yeah, you will spend time on your own. That's a lot of reasons why I know people don't want to commit to a relationship. They think, well, I will never have free time again. I'll never be able to do what I want to do. But in reality, if you really work well in a relationship and you communicate, you can set up times where you can still have your personal time. In fact, if you really want to bond together, maybe include your partner into these things. Like, for example, if someone's gaming and someone just wants to sit there beside you while you're gaming and you have conversations while doing that, girls, you ever want to, well, any girls that actually listen to this, if you want to impress your man, fucking go up behind him while he's gaming and go like, hey, can you show me how to play? I want to do a couple rounds. He will overly joyed and go straight back to child mode because that's his hyperfixation, and you just said, I want to learn more.
Yeah.
And he will do everything to teach you. I guarantee it.
I had a thought,
Or
and
vice
now
versa.
I can't fucking remember what it was.
Sweet. Then I will yap. Vice versa works too. Men, if you have a girlfriend and she loves to cosplay. Throwing that out there. And she's styling her wig, doing her makeup. You go up to her and you go, "Hey, what are you doing with that wig?" Or, "Hey, how'd you make your eyelashes so pretty?" Oh, just like getting them
Nut.
involved, Exactly, yes. Nut.
Nut.
Coom even.
Coom. I'm going to coom.
I will say
Mhm.
I am definitely one of those guys who, like, in my head, I'm like, I prefer seeing girls as natural because I think natural is beautiful. But I will say, if you have a girl and she starts to do makeup and starts to like pretty herself up,
Please
even if she's not
never
going anywhere,
do not fucking tell her that she looks better natural in that moment. Don't do
well,
that.
don't do that. And also, if she's just doing it, even though you know that you're not going anywhere, that's her trying to be creative and like feel herself, trying to make her feel pretty to herself. If you compliment her at that point, you will mean that those words will mean more to her than ever. Like, I don't know. Speaking from past experience, like if you actually show genuine care about like what your partner is interested in, it will go far. You will bond closer. I absolutely believe that. Like my sister and her husband, she didn't game ever before knowing him, and he started to introduce her to these things. I will tell you, she makes me look like a complete noob because she games so much, balances her work, and then her and her husband play side by side, either different games or together, and it
Yes.
grows them together.
Parallel play is
Mhm.
amazing. Even if you do not say a word to your partner for hours and hours, if you just spend time in the same room, it's great. Also, we're running out of time. So I just have a few fucking things I want to say to the
Ye
male population. There
Eat
are
a
some
dick.
words I want to have with these bitches.
Listening.
First off,
Speak your truth, king.
single men who live on their own. Throw
And a bed
away the
frame.
paper plates. Get rid of them.
And a bed frame.
Get a bed frame. Get rid of your paper plates. Have a couple dishes. Have a set of glasses that match. And those underwear that are kind of getting tired, but you can probably get a few more years out of them. Just fucking get rid of them.
Can't get my fiance to do that, unfortunately. We're
Yeah.
working on that one.
Get rid of them. Also, every pair of socks that has a hole in it, get rid of them. Just do these things. This is the bare minimum of what you should do. Because if you ever manage to get a girl or a guy or fucking anybody back to your apartment and you're making food for them and you bust out the paper plate, you're not getting any fucking pussy.
I will absolutely agree with that. If you just show that you're put together, you'll go so much farther. And guys, let's all be real here. Men are gross if we
Men
are
suck.
allowed living. We're
Who the
allowed.
fuck uses paper plates unless they're doing a cookout? Like, come
I don't
on, my nigga.
fucking know. I know.
I'm from the hood, and
Yo,
I don't even. We
dude,
don't do that shit.
I've been living on my
Paper
own.
plates are a waste of money.
I have been living on my own for fucking 3 years now. And let's just throw it back to Peter real quick.
Oh no.
I yelled at that motherfucker. He didn't have more than one cup, and I swear to God, I lost
he
it.
had-
Dishes are not that expensive.
Dude, Peter
Thrift
had
store.
red solo cups.
Freaking Goodwill. You can just grab them.
Yeah, dude,
Go to Roses.
dude,
Shit. Like
go to the Goodwill, go to the Restore, go to fucking Walmart. You spend $30 and you will infinitely be more attractive just by
That
also, here's another fucking secret to being attractive. Have a bookshelf and put some fucking books on it. You will become instantly more attractive just by owning books.
I can't even read properly because I'm dyslexic as shit. But I still
When
have a bookshelf and I still have books.
Yes. Act like you have your shit together, at least a little bit.
Hey, men,
Now,
want to impress a woman? Have you better have Q-tips in your bathroom. Maybe have pads or tampons in there for them. Have soap. If you have soap in your bathroom, you will go so much farther with a woman.
Yeah, have
In fact,
only.
if you really want to impress her, have lotion right beside it.
Yes.
I will say,
Also, keep
as a
your
woman,
lotion
and
and
if,
your tissues separated. It'll make you way more attractive.
yes,
Keep your towels
I will
clean.
say, if I'm a woman, and if I ever came over to somebody's house and I walk in there, there's no bed frame. He's got a like a folding chair and no lamp, no desk, like no table, no side table. I'm leaving. That's what are you doing with your life?
And that is also my proof to the theory that men would not own things if women weren't on this planet.
No, men would own things. They'd have really expensive gaming setups and nothing else.
Oh yeah, no, they would
Nah,
be minimalistic but paying
I
way
like
too much
having
for it.
shit in my room.
Me
I
too.
don't.
I also like having
But it
things.
would only be your room. Let's be fair. If we had a whole entire house, you would deck out
Oh
one room
no,
and the rest
no! I
Oh,
would
would
just be
deck
like
out the
there.
entire house. I
oh,
like
oh,
things. I like
oh,
things
oh.
to look lived in.
I just remembered
It bothers me
another.
if it's not.
I just remembered another secret to dating and relationships. This is a secret that I
Shower?
personally have discovered. And now
Have a
don't
couch.
don't judge no. Shut up. Don't judge me for this.
Okay, I will.
I learned this through TikTok.
Oh,
Oh
Okay.
god, not a good start.
Yes, I know. But I did my research. Kind of.
Just say it.
Nope. So, what you need to do is find out what books women are reading,
No.
read
No.
them,
Do
and
not
take
You're
say
fucking
using
any of
the
this
notes.
information.
that seems like some creepy shit.
I
Yeah,
know.
fuck
Do
all
not
the books that girls are
listen to
reading.
any
I'm gonna be
information that
me
he
I did,
says.
regardless.
I did that back in
I'll
high
just be
school.
me regardless. I could give a fuck. They can take it or
Yeah,
leave it.
yeah, yeah.
I don't give
Now,
That's the only
if
reason
you
I got
all
into anime.
wanted, if you all wanted book talk explained to you, that would be a whole nother thing. But do not do any of that. Reading something and then living it is completely different, and the ladies don't want it.
I didn't.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yes, I didn't fucking mean the goddamn fucking serial killer kill 6 men and then fuck her.
What's wrong with that?
Even that seems like some shit that they do in a lot of romantic like movies,
Yes.
which in real life are
That's
fucking
why
creepy.
this girl
That
likes
shit,
me. She likes
that
the
shit
creepy
does,
side of
that
me.
shit is not okay.
No, no. What I meant is take notes from the guy who gets dumped in a Hallmark movie. He's a great dude. Be like that dude.
I will have a full lecture on that. Still need to make a whole nother channel called Make Amends and have it like be completely just complete rebound for those guys.
If
Because,
anybody
hey, dude,
comes to me acting like somebody from one of those movies,
Hey
I
guys, I
might
actually
knock
have
him
to
out.
jump off.
no, we're ending here.
Nice
We're
meeting you,
done.
Knight.
We're done. Knight, do you have any closing statements for the nerds of the world about how to get a date?
Go to your local, get out there, dress nice, wear something clean, make sure it doesn't smell like mildew, add a little spurt of cologne, shave, get a haircut, go out there and just be yourself.
Ah,
You got this.
okay. I also be yourself is great advice. I do have one more piece of advice though. Before you have to focus on like your appearance or like all of these suave moves. This is a very difficult one, but it is one of the most solid pieces of advice. I accidentally turned off the recording for a moment, so
Oh God.
Nope, it literally cut out after I said the most solid piece of advice I can give. It's back on now, so we're recording again. So the most solid piece of advice I can give is no. The most solid piece of advice that I can give to anybody.
Therapy?
That's a good one, but no, that's not what I was about to say.
Oh.
Just interact with people. Fucking talk like a human being. You don't have to be that elaborate. You don't have to be that suave. Just be a fucking person.
Also, fucking love yourself first.
Oh, yeah, that too. But that's really fucking hard because I suck.
Because it can be
Therapy.
difficult being the person that loves you more than you love yourself. That shit is exhausting.
Yeah. Well, anyway, this has been a fucking roller coaster of an episode, and we have now given you all the definitive answers about love and romance and how to achieve a happy and long life. We also sprinkled in there the cure
not
for
die
ED.
alone.
We cured ED and also told you how to live an immortal life. You just got to pay attention. You got to listen real hard to this episode.
Okay.
Yeah,
Roll blood,
listen,
take a shot.
listen to this episode 4 times and then play it in reverse, and then about halfway through the episode, flip it upside down and play it in reverse that way. Then you will know the truth.
Oh
Hit him
God,
with
now
the
you're gonna have
Fergie.
all the Karens thinking we're a cult.
We are a cult. Anyway, we're going to get back to our cult business. We're going to get back to the main quest, and you guys should do the same. Thank you guys so much for listening. We're going to get out of here. Bye.
Bye.
Spook class.